Ever since the Jaguar crash last week, in which we lost a brave fighter pilot and the other pilot got injured, I take this opportunity to convey my sympathies to the family members and to the Air Force fraternity for the grave loss. Every time when the accident of a serious nature happens, a lot of questions get raised and should be. More so in today's times of social media. The number of questions and the seriousness also is evident. What is important to understand is that every accident of a serious nature is investigated in great details, especially in the fatal accidents. The parameters are listed, the criteria are listed, and it has to be investigated in every aspect that is possible. One thing we should understand is that we should wait for the outcome of the court of inquiry. Yes, it is a fact that Jaguars are licensed manufactured by HAL, and it was inducted a long time ago in the Indian Air Force. But we must have the clarity that no aircraft which is not airworthy ever gets airborne. And even if pilot has a slightest hesitation or a doubt about its serviceability, he is well within his right to reject taking on that particular mission or a flight. The second aspect that I wish to bring out is that every accident is outcome of a number of factors that come together. There is a well laid down model of alignment of holes in a cheese block model which explains this. So we have to wait for the investigation of the court of inquiry to find out what really went wrong. And only when multiple factors come together, usually do accidents happen, unless they are of the kind of bird hit, etc., which can happen for probably a singular reason. Lastly, I would like to bring out that where required, a major step is required, then that would be taken. Like recently we have seen the example of ALH fleet getting grounded. It is still not airworthy, but that depends on the recommendation of the court of inquiry and if there are any patterns that are obviously visible or have been found out, which to my mind is not the case. The parallels being drawn in the public domain with MiG-21s are uncalled for. The Indian Air Force has a huge amount of experience in operating legacy fleet, and we clearly distinguish between an airworthy aircraft and aircraft which is not fit to go for flight. It has nothing to do with an old aircraft or a new aircraft. So we must trust the judgment of the service headquarters and respect the recommendations of the court of inquiry. And let us hope that if there are any steps to be taken to overcome these issues, I'm sure nobody would be lacking in their intentions to take such steps.